Swansea City Association Football Club is a Welsh professional football club based in Swansea, Wales that plays in the Championship, the second tier of English football. Swansea have played their home matches at the Liberty Stadium since 2005, having previously played at the Wedgfield since the club was founded. The club was founded in 1912 as Swansea Town and entered into the Southern League, winning the Welsh Cup in their debut season. They were admitted into the Football League in 1920 and won the Third Division South title in 1924-25. They again won the Third Division South title in 1948-49. Having been relegated 2 years previously, they fell into the Fourth Division after relegations in 1965 and 1967. The club changed their name to Swansea City in 1969 to reflect Swansea's new status as a city. They were promoted at the end of the 1969-70 season, though were relegated again in 1975. The club won 3 promotions in 4 seasons to reach the First Division in 1981. It was during the following season they came close to winning the league title, but a decline then set in near the season's end, before they finished 6th, still a club record. It was from here the club suffered a relegation the season after, returning to the 4th Division by 1986 and then narrowly avoiding relegation to the Conference in 2003. The Swansea City Supporters Society Ltd owns 20% of the club, with their involvement hailed by supporters directors, the most high-profile example of the involvement of a supporters trust in the direct running of a club. The club's subsequent climb from the 4th Division of English football to the top division is chronicled in the 2014 film, Jack to a King, The Swansea Story. In 2011, Swansea were promoted to the Premier League. On the 24th of February 2013, Swansea beat Bradford City 5-0 to win the 2012-13 Football League Cup, winning the first major trophy in the club's history and qualifying for the 2013-14 UEFA Europa League, in which they reached the round of 32 but lost over 2 legs to Napoli. The club was relegated from the Premier League at the end of the 2017-18 season. The area around Swansea traditionally had been a rugby area, and despite previous attempts by a football club named Swansea Villa, there were no notable football clubs until the establishment of Swansea Town AFC in the summer of 1912. Following the lead of many other South Wales sides, the club joined the second division of the Southern League for the following season. J. W. Thorpe was the club's first chairman. A site owned by Swansea Gaslight Co., called Wedgfield due to the vegetables that grew there, was rented to be the club's ground. The club's first professional match was a 1-1 draw at the Wedgfield against Cardiff City on 7 September 1912. During that first season the Welsh Cup was won for the first time. The Swans beat reigning English champions Blackburn Rovers 1-0 in the first round of the 1914-15 FA Cup, Swansea's goal coming from Ben Bainon. Following the First World War the Southern League dropped its second division, and with many clubs dropping out due to financial difficulties, the Swans were placed in the First Division. After 4 seasons in the Southern League, Swansea Town became founder members of the new Third Division of the Football League in 1920 and then Division 3 the following season. After 5 seasons in Division 3 and a few failed bids for promotion, the Swans reached the second division for the first time in 1925, beating Exeter City 2-1 at home on the final day of the season to win the division. The side had remained unbeaten at home in the league all season, something the next promotion team would emulate over 20 years later. The following season the Swans reached the semi-finals of the FA Cup for the first time, beating Exeter City, Watford, Blackpool, Stoke City, Millwall and Arsenal, before losing 3-0 to eventual cup winners Bolton Wanderers at White Hart Lane. Swans record their highest average attendance during the season of 16,118 for pre-war league games. During the 1926-27 season they beat Real Madrid 3-0 on tour. During the 1931-32 season they finished first in the league and won the Welsh Cup after beating Wrexham 2-0 away after a replay. After just one season back from wartime football, the Swans finished 21st in the second division, and thus returned to Division 3 for the first time since 1925. The following season was one of consolidation. However, in 1948-1949 the Swans stormed their way to winning the division for the second time. Only 1 point was dropped at home all season as the feat of the 1925 promotion side was emulated, with the side finishing a whole 7 points ahead of second-placed Reading. Billy McCandless was the manager who led the side to promotion, and in doing so he completed a rare hat-trick of winning the third division title with all three South Wales clubs, and without losing a home game with Swansea or Cardiff. Following promotion,